Shalom, shalom, everyone. So I wanted to come up here and make this quick video. I was once again in prayer time, and I was praying for different things in my life, and something just kind of registered with me. I was praying about different people that I know, and I was speaking about, and to the Most High about things that I know that they want prayer for as well. And so I just want to talk on the subject about what are we feeding our insecurities, or whatever those things are that we just can't seem to shake in life. What's feeding that? And so I want to encourage you all, because a lot of times we will find ourselves wanting to do so much for God and having a zeal for him and really loving him and finding ourselves consecrating and doing that all that we can, but there's sometimes we just can't seem to shake certain things, whether that be certain things as far as like procrastination or laziness or fear or worry, doubt, and then sometimes in natural causes it may be hanging out with the wrong people, shaking off relationships that we shouldn't have, whether it be friendship or romantic or whatever. Sometimes being able to shed the weight, staying consistent and things of that nature, putting our best foot forward. Paul said the things that I want to do, I don't do. And he said that our flesh dies daily. But I feel like once you find out what the root cause is that's feeding those issues, because they're only just outward signs or side effects, I guess, or symptoms of, if you will, of other things that's going on in life and in your life. And so if you can find out what the root cause is that is feeding those situations, that's causing them to grow, then you can be able to shut that down, and those things that you want to get rid of will begin to shut off. If you find out why is it that you are lazy, why is it that you find yourself dealing with worrying and doubting, is it because you don't trust the Most High? Is it because you have a control issue? Is it because you want to find yourself able to help Yah out? Do you want to still be able to have a hand in the matter? I've been guilty of that my own self, and through this season that I've been in, the last year or so, year and a half, there's been many ups and downs, there's been many challenges, and I found myself wanting to put my hand in the pot, finding myself wanting to sit, not being able to sit down sometimes and just relax and trust Yah. And a lot of times that can extend our season that we are in, that even though it may be comfortable, Yah's taking care of us, but we're still ready to go on to the next level. But because of us not learning what we're supposed to learn while we're in that season, not doing what we're supposed to do while we're in that season, and also wanting to keep putting our hand in the cookie jar, keep putting our hand in the pot, opening the cake, opening the oven to see when the cake is rising, it prohibits things for actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. And so what is the reason why, you just can't seem to sit still sometimes? You always find yourself wanting to do something, or always find yourself needing to do something, or needing others to need you, or whatever the situation is. You can't seem to stop eating. You can't seem to really shake that weight off like you want, or you can't really seem to shake this relationship, or stop, hanging with this crowd, or stop, engaging in this couple, or I mean, not couple, but this person, or, male or female, or whatever the situation may be. Things that we may not necessarily claim as sins, but they are weights that can lead to sin. So lay aside the weights, lay aside the dead weight, literally and spiritually. Once you find out the root of whatever that is, whether it be, like I said, controlling issues, or fear issues, or trust issues, whatever the situation may be, maybe it's an emotional issue that causes you to feel depressed and discouraged and things of that nature, which feeds into you overeating, which makes you in turn have the symptoms of overweight, or whatever the situation may be. Find out what is feeding those symptoms and be able to put a root into those things, and be able to cut them out, and then you'll begin to see the weight shed off you, spiritually and literally. Begin to find out what is it that keeps you from reading your word. When you go to pray and you want to read your word, but something always seems to come up. Somebody texts you, or a program comes on, or your phone rings, or you get hungry, you're like, okay, let me go and do XYZ, or whatever the situation may be. What is it that is feeding you that makes you so easily distracted? Why is the enemy able to send certain things your way? Because he has familiar spirits that watches us, and that studies us, and that learns us to a T, so that they can be able to send distractions and hindrances and whatever else our way that will hinder us, stop us, block us, delay us, reroute us, whatever he can do to get us from off of that path that we're on, and keep us off of that path. But we have to overcome those things and find out what that root cause is that's feeding into these symptoms, that's giving these symptoms life, so that you can kill them. So I pray that it was a blessing to you all, and I hope that it was an encouragement as well, and I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day and your week. Have a great one. Shalom.